Hey guys, and welcome to another vlog. Now don't panic, I am still going to be doing gaming videos. I'm a little bit busy at the moment, and sometime this week I will continue the forest. Last video that I did was kind of a vlog. It was like me sat here talking to you guys, and it got over 100 likes, which is incredible. So huge thank you to everybody who liked that. And also, there was so many positive comments on that video. Like seriously, people just watch it and then they just comment, "Yo Danny, great video, fantastic." And it's just like, it wasn't a great video, but you guys still said that it was, and you guys were still supportive. And I don't know what's going on with this channel. I seriously don't. I hold my hands up. I don't know what's going on. This video is about awkward situations. So one of the most awkward things that I hate coming across is when you've met someone in the past, you've been to school with them, you've known them years ago, or you recognize them, like you're in class with them, okay? A few years later, you're walking down the street and they're about to pass you, okay? Now you have to make a split decision. Do you say, "Oh hi, how are you," kind of thing? Or maybe they've forgotten who you are. Maybe they don't know who you are, so do you wait for them to initiate? Do you just put your head down, pretend you didn't see them? Or do you say, "Hey, how are you?" and then they don't know who you are, so it's really awkward. The next one makes me kind of laugh, because in my opinion, it's not particularly awkward, but when I was looking on the internet at kind of awkward situations, it came up several times. And this is when you are holding a door for someone. It makes me laugh every time. I don't know why. I don't know why it's making me laugh. When you're walking through a door and you turn around and someone's kind of close, but they're not close enough. So you hold the door and they're walking and they feel obliged to suddenly have to sprint to the door. I don't know why I find it so funny. It's not funny, but I find it funny because you're forcing them to run to the door. I don't know, next one. This one I find extremely awkward and stressful at the same time. And it is when you're in a shop or a public place and suddenly, you usually have this situation at theme parks as well. I don't know why, but everyone there seems to just do it, okay? But you're stood in a public place and someone else farts, and it is the most horrendous smell, and it's so strong and so close, you think in your head, are people thinking that's me? And in your head you're thinking, please don't think that was me. I did not do that. I did not do that. But because you're like getting embarrassed and you're thinking, is everyone thinking it's me? You start going red, you start fidgeting, and yeah, people start thinking it's you when it wasn't even you. This next one I came across this week actually, and it wasn't actually me who did it, but it was somebody else who did it to me. And I felt slightly awkward. I guess you can feel awkward on both sides in a sense. I felt awkward. Basically, one of my friends' best friends liked my Facebook picture. Okay. Okay. 1, he's not my friend. 2, it was a guy. 3, it was my 8th profile picture, which means he had gone through at least 8 of my pictures. Number 4, he liked it, so it came up in my notifications. And number 5, he unliked it, thinking I wouldn't know. However, on my phone, it still had the notification, so I know that he did it. I was back in school. After the summer holidays, you'd go back to class, and your teacher would always ask the dreaded question, "So, we're gonna go around the room and we're gonna go around the room and everybody's gonna tell us what they did over the summer holidays." And I'm just sat there thinking, well, my family can't afford to go abroad. We didn't go on holiday. We just went to the park and played football. And everybody else in the class, oh, we went skiing. Oh, we went to a theme park in America. Oh, we did all this awesome stuff. We went and saw pyramids. Yeah, well, that's grand. It was awkward as shiz for me. This next one is kind of awkward for me personally because I always panic when walking through them anyway. But when you go into a store and you don't actually buy anything, so you literally walk around and you look like a shoplifter, and then you have to leave the store without buying anything. So you have to walk through the checkouts. I haven't bought anything, I'm just walking through, and then walk past all the people at the checkouts. And yeah, it just makes me always feel kind of awkward, as if they're thinking I'm a shoplifter. And there's also the thought in the back of my mind that the detectors might go off just by chance, because it did happen to me once actually. I went into a store, I was visiting my friends, so I had a huge bag filled with stuff, hairdryer, clothes, hair gel, towels, all that kind of stuff, because I was visiting them for a while, so I had a hairdryer in there. And I went through a shop detector and it went off. So the store clerk came over to me and had to rummage through this bag filled with hairdryer, laptop. It was kind of awkward. I come across quite often when I'm walking, and when you try and walk past someone, okay, they're walking at a slow enough speed that you want to get round them because they're slowing you down, they're slowing your pace. But your pace isn't quite fast enough to pass them at speed. And you try walking faster, and I don't know, there's just this awkward moment when you're walking past someone where time just seems to slow down, and they turn, they think you're gonna mug them, they think, who is this creep walking past me? And you're trying to walk past them, and you just, it just seems to take forever. This next one is something that I'm pretty sure most people don't have to come across in their lives. However, I once did, and it seemed to come up on these websites quite often as well. And it is when you are wearing a piece of clothing in a shop and you notice a middle-aged woman wearing the same clothes. I was in a clothing store and I saw a woman who was old enough to be my mum wearing the same shorts as me. I immediately bought other clothes in that store and left wearing those new clothes. This one also happens to me quite often. I don't know why. Things just seem to get stuck in my teeth pretty easily. But you go and eat something like chicken in black bean sauce, okay, where it has those little black bits, okay. You eat it, you're like, oh yeah, you're at a Chinese restaurant, you walk around town, you're grinning at people, you're speaking to people, you're talking. You get home, you look in the mirror, and you got 5 black bits all over your teeth. Revolving door, okay. Now, if the revolving door is pretty busy, and you skip in, okay, you gotta judge the speed of this revolving door. But you manage to get into the revolving door, and then some jackass runs in right behind you, so you're 2 people squeezed into this tiny confined quarter of a door, and you're having to walk at a really awkward pace to keep up with the door whilst not walking on the other person. Now the last one is one that I find extremely difficult to deal with, and it is when I accidentally grin. And it happens quite often. When I keep looking up there because the battery's bloody beeping now, so it's probably going to go off, which might be a good thing because it'll end the video earlier. But when you're thinking in your head of something quite funny, like something that happened a week ago, and it makes you grin, and then you accidentally find yourself staring at a guy or a girl and you're grinning at them like hey kind of grin. I find that quite awkward. But anyway, a huge thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give a like and comment below if you've come across any of these awkward situations. Do you think they're all awkward, or do you think I'm just paranoid? I could be quite paranoid. But anyway, a huge thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys all next time.